Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. All day, all Thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and tell a friend. Go ahead and hit that subscribe so you don't forget when I go live. Please leave a comment and and go in. You can even chit chat with your friend here at this place we call Ray Ray all day. Ray Ray all day. Ray Ray all day. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming back. You reached Ray Ray all day. You can also reach me at All Day Ray Ray on Instagram. I'm feeling good today. I hope y'all feeling good today. Yeah, good. This review, Real Housewives of New Jersey, Season 12, Episode 6. Man, let me tell you something about these girls, these ladies, these aunties, child. They are a mess. Here we go. We start off with they finishing up at, not finishing up, but they come back to the incident. They're on the water and at the pink party. And of course, Goop Doop still doesn't understand. Oh, goodness. Her man, Louie's trying to get her to understand. Just think of it differently. But I think there's a deficit there. It's just my opinion, just my opinion. She don't understand. I hope she do soon. Louis seemed like a good guy, but wait till later on in this episode. Anywho, next we have Nosy Aiden. That's my little nickname for her, because she got her nose done, and plus she nosy, so Nosy Aiden. She's still ridiculous. She's going on and on and on about her insecurities. Let's just call it what it is. It's okay, girl. I know you mad because your tea was spilled for the whole wide world web. I get it. Well, I never had that, but we've all been embarrassed, and we've had a severity of embarrassment that may equal hers or may be in comparison. Who knows? But I think we can all relate. Like, no, they don't know that. So yeah, you know what they say. What's done in the dark. Next, we have the Gorgas. They not having it. They not appreciative of what happened. They're not appreciative of Nosy Aiden calling them crooks and calling Joe Gorga a B. Hey, I said it myself. You can't call my man a B, especially in front of me, because it's enraging to say the least. You know, I think Candy, I think Candy put it mildly. I will drag you in this. Yeah, we don't mess with don't call men B words. That's not cute. And then in a little confessional I saw on a special they had, like an after special with all the characters of the show. And, Nosy and her husband, what they call doubling down, child, doubling down on calling Joe a B. I don't appreciate it, period. Moving on. Oh man, at the party, they still dogging Nosy Aiden. They didn't show up. But both men and women is dogging Nosy about her behavior. She grabbed Melissa. They've had plenty of fights before, plenty of one-on-ones, and Melissa charged before, but this time Nosy Aiden grabbed her. I agree. It wasn't warranted because they have history with heated arguments face to face. But like Nosy's husband said, they've had some stuff for brewing for a little minute now. So you know, it is what it is. But, he backed his wife as he supposed to. I'm sure she gave him the blues about not protecting her or having her back. That's a weird thing to hear these people. You're not having my back. You're not having my back. Girl, have your own back. Just saying. So then we see Goop Doop and Goop June Goop Doop June Goop Doop and Goop Doop Jr. having a kiki about they men, and and now Gia's grown and she got a man of 18 months, yada yada, we moving in together. Is that what I heard? Girl, been there, done that. Don't do it. That is not progression. Sorry. It's just not. It's just not. It's just not. Have your own stuff until y'all join forces. It's not a problem. Just, it's just, you can't pretend it and then expect different, but at the same time expect that type of relationship when it's really not. You're building. So, build and then come together. That's, I believe that's the best way. Been there, done that, been there. There you go. Just little auntie give you a little something, okay? Anyway, moving on. So now we have Sister Dolores, testifying to her parents' child about what's going on in her life, about all the stuff going on and catching up with everybody. And she kindly lets everyone down, her parents, about breaking up with David. Wow, they were together 5 years? Whoa, that's a long time for their relationship to progress to what it was. I mean, everybody's different, but obviously it wasn't working for Dolores. It was working for him fine, but you just don't find out until you find out. And just so happens, that's the way it was. But it looks like he's still hanging out with everybody else but her. The family is, they disappointed. They like, man, are you for real? Man, we sure gonna miss him. I know that's right. Who knows? They could go. They could come back together. Let's see if they do. So next we see the Gorgas renovating a house. That house looks nice. I can see the potential. They have some great taste, and what I've seen them living in thus far, yeah, they're doing the doggone thing, and I can see why folks is jealous. Moving on. Yeah, back to Nosy Aiden and they family. That's good. They're getting healthier because folks is getting older. Plus, the kids getting wider, and we really want to be as healthy as we can. And it may not look like it right now, but I know there's been progress made from last year, according to Nosy. And that's a good thing. She seems to really want to bring her family together and keep it, which is great. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. But I think she's sharing a little too much with her kids. They're already going to see it on TV. And, it's just a lot. I believe in keeping kids as long as possible, sharing what's really necessary when it comes to adult business. You know, Unfortunately, they are on TV, so I can see why divulging certain things to the children would seem like it's the right thing to do, but I don't know. Again, that it's just me. I just want to keep kids as much as possible. And it's just some of the things that I heard delivered to the children was, again, a bit much for my taste, for my liking. I don't think, certain things should be communicated. But however, they seem to be holding up well. You know, um, she's keeping her family together. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Um, you know, Confessing the affair was major. And if you go back a little bit, Dolores did, kind of add insult to injury talking to Nosy about it. But for the most part, Dolores gave Nosy the right information. If you're going to forget, don't bring it up. It ain't like it's a tool to use for retaliation or get back. See, that's why I don't deal with all that. That's not what I do in my relationships. We are monogamous. We don't no, we ain't no dibbing and dabbling, and ain't no inviting, and nah, just us two. If we can't do each other to the point of, then what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Don't need no outside help. Never have. Hello. Don't need no outside help. Just saying. Just saying. But hopefully she'll get it together because Nosy was upset. When I say upset, I mean upset. She was hot and bothered. I mean, I can understand that. It's a lot to have to deal with. Um, and she's not taking it very well. Listen.
Very angry with him over what happened. I know, but it's like I don't know how to deal with it. It's like I already decided to move on, and it's like, is it okay for me to change my mind now? I don't know how to tell you what to do next, but if it's something that you need to deal with,
Yeah, taking out on other people, trashing people's mothers, and those types of things is not the way to go. Like Dolores tried to tell her before, oh, well, she doing all this, that, and the third. Well, I can understand why Marge came with the whoop de bam, but again, it was something that Nosy never thought would come to light to, this degree. The one thing she hid was the one thing that blew up. That one major thing she hid was that one major thing that blew up. And woo, girl, good luck with that. So then we get some bad news, child. I hate bad news, but Dolores' mama, child. Sister Dolores, y'all. Sister Dolores. Woo! We got to call on the ancestors. Call on the ancestors. Sister Dolores' mama is going through, y'all. She need a triple bypass, child. She got what? 80, 90% blockage. So that's telling me, just from some stuff that I heard, 3 vessels, triple bypasses, 3 vessels, 3 different vessels. Ain't it 4 vessels that we got? So 3 out of the 4, excuse me, is 80, 90% blocked. Child, how are you, girl? Dolores freaking out. She like, nosy. I got to go. My mama, you know how it is. We got to call on the ancestors. So, we got to call, Sister so and so and have them do a prayer revival, prayer circle, have them come to no, they probably can't come down to the hospital, all this, C-19 going on. So we're gonna have to do a Zoom. You know how it is when we got something going on and we all need to gather, and when 2 or more agree, when 2 or more agree, that's all you need. Just 2. At least 2. That's for what I heard. Anyway, she about to have 3 vessels work. Child, she gonna need to make some major changes. You know what that means? They got to go in to her tiny arteries, most likely arteries and veins, and try and dilate those vessels, those 3 vessels. Now she got blockage, right? That much stenosis, girl. They may have to do more than just kind of open you up, which would kind of, you know, press that plaque stuff that they call, uh that's probably the blockage, probably what the blockage is, but not to get too technical, just to, open up those vessels because they're dilating and, I mean, they're stenosing and whatnot and closing. And I'm like, girl, I mean, they're blocked full of stuff. So you can imagine what's blocking it, considering her diet and the stuff that we've been hearing her eat. Just, wow, girl. I hope she gets better soon. I really do, because she seems like a real good woman, a real good mother, wife, whatever. She just seems like a real good person to Dolores, and I hope everything works out. Man, the last thing they talking about Louis, child. Now this, trigger alert. I saved it for last. Trigger alert. DV, trigger alert. If you want to mute it, that's cool. It'll be a couple of minutes. So here we go. So they got some innuendo about DV with Louis and past relationships, and child, Marge is at it again. She talking to her mama at lunch, and she's spilling the beans about what she heard, and she's making sure it's hearsay. She making sure she say it's hearsay. But hmm. Yeah. We gonna let Marge deal with that. But they were talking about it. The guys were talking about it. The girl, it's some stuff brewing. You know how it's gonna be with Goop Dude. She she gonna go ham off AWFFF. Child, we gonna find out. We're gonna find out next week. What you think gonna happen? You think she's gonna go off? You think she's gonna throw Marge in the pool? Throw some water on Marge? It's going down. I know it is. Ooh. Now that's some allegay, shout out to Alexander Rogers. That's some allegations for that. Yeah, so that was Real Housewives of New Jersey. What do you think? What's up, y'all? Give me some feedback. What do you think about the Gorgas and how they're taking everything in with all the insinuations. And what do you think about Nosy Aiden and what she going through? You think she's making a mountain out of a molehill? You think she just need to go through and leave people alone? Or do you think she needs to talk to Bill like Sister Dolores said, let him know how you feel? I think so. Maybe if she let him know how she feel, she can let off of the people that, she's projecting on. That's just my opinion of whatever. But anywho, I hope you enjoyed this review, and like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks in advance, and see you next time.